Hello my friends, welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. Today I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be doing next here at College Humor. On the wall we're like burying some windows and whatnot, so basically what we're doing is we are making a building that is a building into a shootable space where the sound is not as loud as it is outside on the inside, so that when you go like, you know, rolling and stuff like that, you actually just hear what's inside the room and not what's outside the room. So if you can see right here, this is part of that situation, and that is basically these two big giant stage doors that I made, and that's on the other side of this roll-up door. So it was just a wall before, so let's go and see what's inside here. So okay, so just to recap, so these were windows behind these sound panels, and these sound panels are made out of rock wool and wood, and this is a door here which is also just your regular, you know, door glass. But so we put MDF, which is medium density fiberboard, on all of the windows to begin with, so it blocks out a little bit of the sound, because as you know, like windows are not very good sound insulators. They kind of like, the sound just comes right through them, and these are not even storm windows, so they don't have the double pane, which does help a little bit. Because why does that help, Kyle? Well, you got the one pane and then you have air and you have the other pane, so it's like it's diminishing returns. Each layer of stuff between the sound and where you are is what makes things sound abated. So yeah, pardon our mess. So basically, say hello to my table saw. You've seen this table saw before doing other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna make a playlist of College Humor stage build out stuff, just so that you can see it all in one place. So I will do that. So by the time you see this video, I will have a playlist called College Humor build stuff. If you're interested in that, you can go check it out. And I also have lots of other things, walking tours, other film stuff, my acting stuff, all that good stuff. So anyway, here we go. Okay, so where we were last time was this right here was just a frame, and beyond that was the windows, and beyond that was the wood that we have on the other doors back there. So we got like, we have glass, then the wood, then I like use some like caulk around all of the seams on the wood so that would like seal off that as well. And then we put in this rock wool, which I will show you is actually rock wool. So it is, what is this? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Safe and Sound rock wool. So yeah, put that stuff in between. Put that stuff in between your windows, insulation, that kind of thing. It's great sound insulation, and that's what I have also in all of these things here, which are also sound panels, sound abatement panels. So okay, so where does that leave us? So basically, to complete this whole situation, now that we have the window wood, rock wool, and then we're gonna put a sheet of drywall, because I made this frame here right now, actually. So basically, so this is gonna give us something to shoot the drywall into. So that's what we're doing today. And yeah, so I'll give you maybe a little, you know, a little time lapse of the drywall going up and all that good stuff. And thank you for joining me here. So let's do this. Hey, so thank you for joining me on this journey of, you know, awesomeness. What's it like to be an independent filmmaker, having to make a living and make movies and, you know, do the acting grind all at the same time. So this is me, this is my story, and thank you for joining me on it. If you want to support independent film, you can do that too at the Patreon. I have one of those. $3 a month will help a lot to get us to doing future film projects. As Kyle Hester, Actor Guy, I will leave a link in the description for you to see. Thank you so much. Okay, so what do we determine here? So I will tell you this. This right here behind me is drywall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that drywall up here in this piece of wall, which is not drywall yet. So what we have determined is that this is 4 feet by 91 91 3/4 this direction. So since this is already 4 feet, I don't have to cut anything in 4 feet. Just got to cut 91 3/4 down here. Basically with drywall, all you have to do is score it with like a razor blade and then snap it instead of like using a saw, because that gets really, really messy. So let's do that. How are you gonna know, Kyle, where you're gonna, like, you know, put the screws and whatnot once you have a drywall thing? Because the drywall is gonna be up and you're not gonna be able to see where these here boards are. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. See these lines right here? You got your line there and you got your line, you know, above the wall there. So basically that shows you exactly where you're gonna be going up and down putting screws, and this is obvious. So yeah, so mark the outside of the stuff before you put things up, because then you're just gonna be guessing. Unless you have like a stud finder or all that, but we're avoiding that, so that's what we're doing. Now we're going, basically I just want to get this 91 3/4 right there.
Are you in?
I'm in.
I'm a lot off.
A lot off?
Yeah.
How a lot?
Like at least an inch.
Really?
Yeah. You want to switch real quick?
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Measure twice, cut once. Okay, so here's what happened. So basically, this was I cut it 2 times, measured 2 times kind of thing, because what I did was I measured 93 3/4 when it's actually 91 3/4, so that's why it was wrong the first time. So my bad. I make mistakes, it happens. So now it's up, and it's got one more to do. But since I already showed you how to do this one, I don't have to show you how to do the second one, because I don't want to embarrass myself twice. I'll just show you the end result. All right, my friends, so let's review. Let's see what happened. I believe last time we had left off where I did not have this up. But actually, I probably should have videoed this one, because there was no issues with it at all. It just kind of went up, you know, put it in, got some screws in there, went no problem. As you can see, you know, there was like nothing here. It was a window, and now it's just gonna be part of the wall, and that's pretty freaking cool. And as you can see up here, you got some marks on the ceiling, if you can see those. So what that is basically there's gotta be a grid in here that's gonna be for the lighting that drops down and whatnot for the set that's gonna come in here. So what we have to do is basically find out where all of basically the studs are that are structural. So, and what we have found out is that they're running this way, like every 2 feet. So we're gonna have to mark out on the ceiling where all of those structural points are, so that whoever's gonna come in and put the lighting grid in here can go ahead and know that they can go up and affix something to the actual structure of the building. So who knows? I thought it was just an actor. Anyway, so continuing. So what do we have? Now we have, you know, we put up another one of these guys, which is a sound panel over that window, which is next to this door, which is also gonna have sound panels on them. And clean this joint up a little bit. So that's where we are. So thank you so much for joining me on this. Please join the Patreon, Kyle Hester Actor Guy, $3 a month. Let's start making independent films again. And I'll see you on the next video. Click like, subscribe. See you next time.